Hi there, it's Jason Blackman here again, Xero accountant and bookkeeper. If you'd like any advice or tips or anything at all related to Xero, bookkeeping, accountancy, VAT, payroll, etc., then give me a shout. You can contact me using the details in the description below. Just click on that link and you'll go right through to my contact form and you can contact me. Now, a few weeks ago, I think a couple of weeks ago, I was asked to do a video about dividends in Xero. So I did that video just showing you how to enter dividends in Xero, what nominal code you should use, etc. And I then got asked about whether Xero can produce dividend vouchers or not. Dividend vouchers obviously are a legal requirement if you're taking dividends from your limited company. And the answer is yes. To a fashion, Xero can produce dividend vouchers. It's a little bit crude, but it does do it. It's not as advanced as in some other systems. For example, Free Agent, I know, produces dividend vouchers and actually works out all the figures, and it's literally automatic. You just print out your dividend vouchers. Xero doesn't quite do it like that. It's not quite as advanced as that, but there is a way of doing it. So that's what I'm going to show you today. So I'm in the demo company. So I'm going to click on Accounting up here like so, and we're going to click on Reports. And eventually, when it gets through to reports, it's very early in the morning for Xero. There we go. Now, to produce dividend vouchers, you need to have the advisor role. So the first thing I would say is just check your user access, your role in the business, as you need to be an advisor. So we've got the advisor tab here, so I will click on that. And if we go down here, we've got a little option there called dividend voucher. So if we then click on that, now this is where the kind of automation stops really. Now, first of all, I'm in the demo company, so this is one incomplete field within this report. So in your Xero organization, you should have a physical address set up, so that won't come up when you're doing this for your own company, because you'll have physical address set up. Because I'm in the demo company, I haven't got one. So the first thing to say in the dividend voucher is you can choose the date range. So I'm going to leave it as here. This will produce a dividend voucher for the month of May. So however, whatever time period you want to produce the dividend voucher for, you need to set it up in here. But as I say, you can change it. You can can click on that date here. You can click on the date there and change it to whatever date you want it. But for now, I'm going to leave it as just the month of May. So it then says 7 highlighted notes require action within this report, and there'll be 7 highlighted fields which you can see are in yellow. So we've got 4 there, we've got 2 there, and we've got 1 at the bottom. And we've also got these 2 fields here that need to be filled out. So this is where it kind of gets manual really. So we've got dividend voucher, you'll have the name of your company for the month ended May 22 in this case, minutes of meeting of directors, company number, registered office, that's where you'll have your address that comes up if you've got your physical address set up. The Board of Directors of XYZ Company met and declared an interim dividend in respect of the financial year ending 31st of May 22, payable to the shareholders. So this is where you can, I'm not going to do it now because I'm sure you can you can work out what to do, but you need to click into these yellow fields here and just change those names there. As I say, it's a bit of a crude way of doing it. Not wanting to big Free Agent up here, but to be fair to Free Agent, it does do all this automatically, but Xero doesn't do that. So you need to click in all these individual fields and basically change the details to what you require. So where the meeting was held, who was present, who was absent, where the meeting was held, and you can click on Done once you've done that. And dividend details, you've got a number of shares, so again you're going to have to type it in manually, and the actual dividend payment, you can type that in manually as well. And finally, we've got the 2 yellow fields here, the name of the shareholder and the payment date as well. So say when you've done all that, you can click on Done. And we've got signed by as well. So last but not least, you can insert the director name in there in the yellow field once again, and once again click Done when you're finished. And then when you've finished that, you can click on Export. I'm not going to do it now because it's going to go outside of my screen window, but I will click it just in, yeah, oh, it doesn't. Look at that. Brilliant. So you can export that as a PDF, and that will download that to your computer, and then you can then print that off if you need to as a copy of the dividend voucher. So that's it. It's not brilliant, I have to say. It's not an ideal way of doing it. But the original question was, can Xero produce dividend vouchers? Well, the answer is yes, it can, although it's a little bit fiddly and a little bit of manual work to be able to do it. But once you've done it and you've exported it, you can use that to file your dividend voucher, which, as I say, is a legal requirement if you're a limited company and you're extracting dividends from your company. So that's it, really. So we'll go back to the dashboard. I hope that's been helpful. If you do have any suggestions or ideas for future Xero videos, then please do drop them in the comments below. I'm here to help you. That's the whole point of producing these videos, is to help you out really using Xero. So yeah, my contact details are in the description if you need to drop me a line, or if you want to drop me a line even, with regard to anything to do with Xero bookkeeping or accounting or anything of the like, anything to do with your numbers, you can always drop me a line and I'm more than happy to help. So that's it for now, and I'll see you all again very soon.